Welcome to The Bond. The Bond is about forming deeper customer connections in marketing and sales. In snack-size episodes, we'll help leaders realise their ambitions with greater customer relevance, authenticity and capability. You'll gain insights about how to build deeper customer connections and grow in today's hyper-competitive markets.
Welcome back to Season 2 of The Bond. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the ever-evolving world of digital marketing. I'm your host, Imogen Arnold-Dunk, and I'm joined by my colleague and co-host, Stuart Poynant. How are you doing, Stu?
I'm doing really well. It's good to see you, Im.
It's great to see you too, Stu.
I'm really excited to be digging this with you today.
Fantastic. Well, today we're exploring a subject that's on the minds of most businesses, advertising on social media. Should we, shouldn't we, and where should you spend your money? So in this episode, we're going to talk about the top 4 social platforms and what's unique about them. And then over the coming episodes, we're going to provide tips on how to improve your ROI with a special episode dedicated to each social media ad. Gone are the days when search engines were our go-to for information. Gen Z has officially crowned social media as their ultimate source for learning, engaging, shopping, and seeking customer support. So this not only validates why it's important for social ads to play a part of your marketing, but it really poses the question, is your social media marketing up to the challenge and is it able to handle this demand, particularly for customer service support?
It's a big subject, isn't it?
Sure is.
The numbers are absolutely breathtaking. So social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and LinkedIn have transformed the way businesses connect with their audiences, not only organically, but in advertising. In Australia alone, we have a staggering 21.3 million social media users. Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn, on the other hand, all have broader user demographics. Facebook reigns supreme in terms of total usage, with a whopping nearly 74% of Australians using the platform this year, followed by Instagram with 55.5 and TikTok at 41.5. So you can see there that, a lot of people are using social media and a lot of people are using more than one platform.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. I think the latest stats are it's an average of 6 platforms. We also know that 1 in 2 Aussies use Facebook daily, which is the same engagement level as using YouTube. And 1 in 3 Australians are using Instagram daily, which is incredible. And the numbers continue to be impressive, with Facebook leading the pack with 18.5 million monthly Australian active users, followed by 10 million Instagram users, TikTok with 8.5 million and LinkedIn with 6.5 million.
There's no small ones, are there? When it comes to ad formats and creativity, TikTok has exploded because it heroes that short form video, which has become so incredibly popular and entertaining. The average TikTok user opens the app 19 times a day and spends an hour to an hour and a half on the platform every single day.
19 times a day is incredible. I mean, any business, the opportunity to get your brand and your messaging in front of someone up to the same person up to 19 times a day. What other format is there
it's totally
to
cool.
Get them on?
If you fail the first time, you've still got to add in more chances.
In that day?
Yeah.
So back to Facebook, it offers a variety of ad formats, so including photos, videos, and carousel ads. And Instagram too is all about emphasizing that visually appealing content with a focus on imagery and stories. Whereas LinkedIn, on the other hand, being tailored for B2B marketing, the ads align more closely with professional networking, and content does really well on that platform.
Yeah. Look, targeting is one of the great things about social media advertising. It's related to search. I should point this out, that this is not Google search, right? It is very strong in search, but it does fill a different role. TikTok allows for demographic and interest-based targeting. Facebook provides extensive demographic, interest and behavioural-based targeting, as well as retargeting options. Instagram shares these targeting capabilities because it's also owned by Meta and runs on a similar back-end engine. LinkedIn excels at targeting people based on professional attributes such as their job title, their company history, seniority, We can even upload lists, and it makes LinkedIn incredibly powerful B2B marketing platform for not only marketing to individuals based on who they are and where they work for, but also drilling right down into customer-based marketing, where we're really trying to create a set of influence contacts across an organisation.
Absolutely. And over the coming episodes, we're going to provide tips on how to improve your ROI with a special episode dedicated to each social media platform. And we'll talk right from the beginning through with setting clear objectives and offer creative and technical tips for how to improve the effectiveness of your ads. But other benefits of social media advertising, aside from its targeting capabilities, is its cost effectiveness. And it's by far costs less than traditional forms of advertising. And another benefit is that you can set your budget even on a daily basis, but easily adjust it at any point, scale it up or down to protect your dollars, and test and learn to make sure that you're really capitalizing on what's working and what's not.
Yeah, it's a key point when we're talking about costs. It's Im said it. It's better than all types of traditional advertising. But it's not just turn it on and leave it alone. Like all forms of marketing today, we need to get back in there and observe what's happening and constantly improve it. And if you do spend the time and energy on that, you will get amazing results. Engagement and interaction are also key advantages. Social media ads are interactive, or they can be interactive and engaging, allowing users to share, like, comment, and make direct inquiries from them. So it really allows or facilitates a proper customer journey.
It sure does. Okay, so Stu, before we part today, I wanted to call out HubSpot, their predictions for the future of social media marketing, if you're keen to hear.
Yeah, this is a really interesting study.
Perfect. Yeah, they've released the recent Global Social Media Trends Report by HubSpot and Brandwatch. And it's just some good thought starters, really. So their predictions for the future of social media marketing, I mean, we've touched on the first one, is that consumers are searching for brands on social media more than they're using search engines like Google, which just talks to the use of the platform, but also the credibility of the information that users are feeling that they're finding on their platforms.
Yep.
Secondly, that social media will be the preferred channel for customer service. So we spoke about that. What does that mean for you? Are you geared up to handle that? Direct inquiries and all that's related to that?
Yeah, the various messenger platforms, people just expect you to be where they are.
Exactly. And to that point, shoppers will buy products directly on social media apps. I mean, this is not new. We've seen this before, but more and more people are buying directly in-app.
Yep.
The fourth point is brands will invest in actively building online communities and being involved, seeking them out, and participating in those online conversations.
Yeah, this is a trend that's been happening for a long time. Again, this is not new, but there's some genuine weight behind this now. It really is the way to connect.
Absolutely. I think now there's an expectation that your brand should be there actively participating and leading the conversation.
Yep.
Companies will have a creator or influencer who represents the brand on social media, but the shift that's happening now is that we're seeing a departure from giant social media influencers to nano influencers. The me's and you's and individual people that are passionate about one particular interest and have credibility in that space, I'm much more likely to listen to that person than I am to listen to what Kim Kardashian's selling.
Yeah, this is cool and a great opportunity for everyone. It shows the potential there, that if we can talk from a point of view of credibility, if there's someone with specific knowledge area expertise that's aligned with your brand or category, then people are going to want to listen to them, and it can be much more affordable.
That's right. And finally, AI tools are changing the content creation process. And I think let's have an episode specifically on that, because you and me both are fascinated by AI and what it can do for marketing and is doing for marketing.
We're using it.
Absolutely. Okay. And so finally, in the same report, they shared the types of content that offers the biggest ROI on social media. And I thought I would run through the top 6. So in order of offering the biggest bang for buck is relatable content. followed by trendy content, educational and informational content, interactive content like polls and games, funny content, and then finally content that reflects your brand's values like diversity or equality or inclusivity. So it's all about relatable content.
Yeah, we're in a real phase of trending towards authenticity. It's been happening for a few years now, but this is firmly on.
Absolutely. And what that means in practical terms for brands is customers are happy to see the under the hood, the making of, the not totally polished and photoshopped versions of yourself. They want to see your
The real you.
the real you, exactly. And who doesn't? And that is what we connect with.
Yeah.
So businesses can be mindful of that, and they'll hopefully get a better response from being more honest.
There's one other thing I'd say in closing, and it's again a subject area that we'll tap into more fully over time, but that is that privacy controls are growing in marketing now, and we're heading back to a time where we have to connect relevantly with people on their terms. We won't have permission to follow them around like we did in the past. So, social media is a really key part of that.
Absolutely. And it's always changing.
We can count on that.
That's right. So if you'd like to stay up to date with the latest trends and updates from us and adapt to these changes to give you a little bit of a competitive edge, then we would love it if you were to leave us a review or subscribe to us, and we'll keep you up to date with all things marketing.
Fantastic. Thanks for that, Im, today. You've been a great host as always, and everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody will look forward to seeing you next time on The Bond.
The Bond is brought to you by Point & Consulting. We're a marketing and sales consultancy based in Sydney, Australia. We help ambitious businesses to unlock customer value by transforming their marketing and sales, from strategy to process, execution, and automation. We like to help good people do better.